When you speak about the greatest goalkeeper to ever do it, you can't go without mentioning Wojciech Szczesny, the greatest goalkeeper to ever do it, the greatest talent that Poland ever produced. This is the greatest performance I have ever watched in my life. This is what makes the difference between the greats and the good players. This is what makes the difference between the guys that's gonna define history in the future and those fucking mid players like Buffon, Casillas and Neuer. Those are nobodies compared to the greatest to ever do it, Wojciech Szczesny. The guy is doing all this shit while just coming out of retirement. The guy is doing all of this while smoking a pack of Marlboro every fucking game. I've never seen a performance like this from a goalkeeper ever. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care. You can just literally argue with the wall because I won't take your words seriously, please, and shut the up and focus about Barcelona winning the Champions League this season, while the GOAT Szczesny leading them to do it by dropping performances like this, performances that actually will be remembered in the future. Every moment, every save, everything was historical tonight from him. This is how you perform against a Champions League club winner. This is how you perform against a team in their home stadium. This is how you perform against one of the greatest teams to ever do it. This is how you perform against one of the greatest to ever do it, Pavlidis. This is how you perform against a team that has World Cup winners like Otamendi, man. And since we are speaking about goalkeepers, Ter Stegen. I hate Ter Stegen with all my heart. Brother, I hate Ter Stegen. How the can a man come out from retirement and perform like this? Seriously, how? And stop the fucking saying, oh my god, remember what Ter Stegen did to us. Shut the fuck up before I will create memories from what I'm gonna do to you and Ter Stegen. If you actually bring Ter Stegen to this game, we would have lost by 5-0. I'm sorry, but this is a fact. I hate Ter Stegen with my heart right now. I hate him so much after watching a goalkeeper, a normal goalkeeper, actually performs good. A normal goalkeeper performs the way he should perform for a club that competes for the Champions League. Not like doing some stupid robotic saves like he is someone. Brother thinks he is Neuer. You're shit, Ter Stegen. Fuck you, bitch. A fucking 36 years old, I don't know how old he is. All I know is that he is old. He was playing with Van Persie at Arsenal, and he's still doing better job than Ter Stegen. We won this game because of Szczesny. Finally, there is a goalkeeper that actually can help us and not attack us with the other team. And yeah, we got a red card at the beginning of the game. Brother, that's vintage Barcelona for you. That's Barcelona for you in the Champions League. That's what I mean by every time saying that Barcelona is the only enemy of Barcelona in these rounds of the Champions League. Barcelona is the only team capable of knocking Barcelona out of the Champions League. Barcelona is the only team that can stop Barcelona. This is not a battle with other teams in the Champions League. This is a battle with ourselves. How can we get a red card in a game like this? And people that say, oh, same way you blamed Araujo for that red card against PSG, you should blame Kubarsi for this red. I'm telling you right now, yes, that was a bad tackle. An awful tackle. I know he's still young, he still have a lot to learn, but that was stupid. I'm not gonna sit down in here and glaze him for no reason just because he's been doing good lately. Yes, he's been doing good lately. Great center back. Actually, one of the best center backs in the world right now, especially for his age. But what he did, it's wrong. And don't tell me, oh my god, don't forget what he did for us just because of one thing. I'm telling you, what he did this game is wrong. What he did this game is wrong. So shut up and accept it, because what he did is wrong. That tackle was stupid. I know that he tried to go for the ball. I know that would have been great moments, a great tackle, but nah, the timing was off. He got unlucky, he didn't touch the ball, got the player, red card, deserve. Nothing to speak about in here. Kubarsi should have done better. Thank God we won this game. Thank God Szczesny was in there. Thank God our defense was good. Since I spoke about the red card, the man literally stepped on his foot. If a Barca player did it, a red card directly. Brother, it's all because of Perez. Like I say so many times, y'all don't wanna listen. It's all because of Perez. Perez is the one paying the refs. Like today, the ref was against us. Thank God Negreira actually got into the phone and called the refs and helped us too in some moments, because that was about to get out of hand. If Negreira didn't pay some good money too tonight, we would have been cooked. Like Perez was going by himself, putting that crazy money. Like it was a bid war I heard in the VR. So shout out by the way to Negreira for standing up on business against Perez. Now let's speak about some of these players. First of all, good job Araujo. I can't lie, good job, nothing to say. Great game. Inigo Martinez, the greatest center back in the world right now. Balde, good game. Koundé look lost sometimes. What the f is happening with Koundé? Koundé is not doing good, I can't lie. Koundé forgets sometimes that he is a right back and that he should defend. He is more in the attack, slipping a lot of times, doing some stupid fouls, but overall, yeah, I'm not gonna cook him for now because we won. We kept the clean sheet. So I'm staying calm about Koundé, but motherfucker, motherfucker, you are a center back that's playing as a right back. Think about it like this. Why the are you trying to play as a winger too? What the is this? Let's talk also about the midfield. De Jong, not bad of a game, average game, but Casado should be the starter. I hate the fact that De Jong took the place of Casado, and especially that De Jong is the captain. I hate that. Give me Casado all day, all night, and give the captain to Raphinha. Pedri, God bless Pedri. I'm tired of speaking about him every video, man. Like, bro, what do you want me to say? He is great, brother. You already know this. He is the greatest. You already know this. One of the best midfielders, if not the best midfielder in the world. You all know this. Like, bro, it's done. The conversation of Pedri being bad or good, nah, it's done. It's done. The only thing, like I said, is Casado, because Casado in the defense help us a lot. Like, for example, when everyone tries to attack, we will find him in there in the defense waiting. Nothing wrong with waiting, but he knows his role. Not like De Jong, he forgets himself sometimes, and he's not defensively as good as Casado. Casado defensively, he can cover when there is counter attack. Since our fullbacks try to attack every time, we will find our Casado in there trying to cover either to the left back or the right back, wherever the ball is coming from, which can help in the defense. And we can't find ourselves in some situations like the one we found with Kubarsi, you know, in the counter attacks too open, especially that we play the high defensive line. I didn't know about Dani Olmo going out of the game. I would have rather for Lewandowski to be out of the game since he's not doing anything. I don't mind that since it worked at the end of the day. Araujo performed good. Now let's speak about Raphinha, Ballon d'Or winner. Look, people that say, oh my god, Salah deserves to win the Ballon d'Or. By the way, that guy is that bad. So we need to stop talking about him and those stats. Raphinha is doing it, first of all, without penalties. Second of all, he's doing it in the big nights of the Champions League. He did it against Real Madrid, which Salah failed to even score a fucking penalty against them. Let's not speak about this one. My bro saved us in back-to-back important games in the Champions League, and he did it tonight against the Champions League winner team, not like Salah, who failed to even do something, let alone score a goal. I don't think he even shot the ball tonight against PSG, a team that never won the Champions League. Raphinha is doing it against a team that won the Champions League. That's the difference. And also Raphinha did it against Bayern. You're either gonna take a player that's that bad in penalties against Ipswich, or you're gonna take a player that's doing it against Real Madrid, against teams like Benfica, against teams like Bayern, winning important games, helping the team win trophies. That's the difference between a good player and a great player. A player that do it in great moments, in great games, built for those moments, built to be the best player on the pitch. Not only the best player on the pitch when they are playing against an Ipswich. No. When there is the best players in those pitch, he will be the best one out of them all. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, my conclusion for who will win the Ballon d'Or this season is gonna be Raphinha. Raphinha, the best Brazilian to ever step a foot in the Champions League. No one did it like him. No one will do it like him. What a story he's writing. What a fucking legend in the making. He is Rafael Diaz Beloli. Remember the name and repeat it so many times because you will hear it until the end of the Champions League. He will be the one with the armband left in that trophy. He will be the one in October in Paris left in that Ballon d'Or. Now let's speak about Lamine Yamal. I wasn't a big fan of the way that Flick took him out of the game instead of Lewandowski. Lewandowski should have been out of the game, but I'm coming to that fraud. Give me some minutes. Let me speak about Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal did good, but getting him out of the game was a bad idea from Flick. I wanted the Shark to get into the game because he has aura, he can influence the game, he can change the trajectory of the game. That's what literally happened. We got Ferran Torres into the game and we scored the winner. But Lamine Yamal should have stayed. Ferran Torres should have been instead of Lewandowski. Like, Lamine Yamal was not bad. He was not bad. He was actually good. He tried so many times. Raphinha was stupid some moments, face to face with the goalkeeper. Like, all he had to do is to shoot it. But bro, so John Cena turned into a heel and said, yeah, let me take care of the kids, or make a wish with giving the ball to Lamine Yamal. No, shut the f up. Just take a shot. But Lamine Yamal still did enough compared to the worst striker. Brother, literally, there was a Pavlidis in there and Lewandowski ended up being the worst striker in that pitch. We can't win the Champions League if we still keep Lewandowski as our main striker. I don't care about the stats. The stats don't mean shit. As a footballer, he's bad. As someone that you sit down in there for 90 minutes and watch him perform, he is so bad. He's scoring tap-ins and penalties that every striker in the world can do it, and I wish I was joking. He's missing so many chances that other strikers can literally score them. So the arguments of him having so many good stats don't mean shit. The argument that he has goals don't mean shit. If you sit down and watch him, you will understand what I'm talking about. He has a striker on the paper. He is doing doing amazing. As a striker, when you sit down and watch him, which matters, he is awful. Like, imagine if we are playing against a big team, an important game where there is serious players, serious defenders, serious strikers from other teams that can actually take advantage of the chances that they get. Okay, we should also have a striker or attackers that can take advantage of the chances. In that case, the other ones will score them. Us? Hell no. If we don't get a penalty or a tap in, Lewandowski won't do shit. Won't create anything by himself. He's always, by the way, on the midfield thinking he is Sergio Busquets, trying to start the attack. You're slow. If you start the attack, how the we meant to get the ball to you in the box while running 1 kilometer per hour. There's people in this world that can walk faster than you run. Brother, the ball already in Lamine Yamal's feet or Raphinha or Pedri, and they can't find you because you are the one that literally gave the ball to Pedri or Raphinha or Lamine Yamal. And we need you to actually score something. And when you get the ball, you fail to score it. So how the are we meant to compete with a striker like this? We need to start thinking. We need to start be serious. I understand we are struggling when it comes to the strikers. We start Ferran Torres. We say that we need to start Lewandowski. We start Lewandowski. We say, oh, we need to start Ferran Torres, or even some people pushing for a Paul Victor stars, which is crazy. Our strikers' choices are awful. But I'm gonna keep it real with you. Ferran Torres is still better than Lewandowski. At least the guy can't finish, but he will put himself in positions where it actually can happen and can score. We can't play Lewandowski every game and expect him to do good. Like, look at him. He's old, finished. He has the stats, yes, but the stats are from tap-ins and penalties. And this is a fact. I'm not hating on him, but this is a fact. We can't compete with a striker like that. We are a serious club. We are a club that competes against big teams for trophies. We don't care about winning games against Getafe and Leganés. We care about winning games against big teams. Like, Raphinha is doing a better job as being a striker than Lewandowski. The man Raphinha has literally 9 goals in 9 games. He is our best literally finisher. When you watch a game of football, like, all I'm asking you to do is to sit down and watch Lewandowski play, and you will understand what I mean by that. Like, they are feeding him so many balls, but he can't do shit. Ayo, pause, I know, but still, he missed more chances than he scored goals. Big chances. If anyone in this world was in his position, he will have more goals. And don't act like no one has the brain like Lewandowski to position himself like Lewandowski. Trust me, it's all tap-ins and penalties. So we need to start thinking about signing a new striker. We need to start thinking about starting a new striker. We need to think about Lewandowski being benched some games, and especially important games. And even if he can do it, he only can start him in the game. We can't let him finish the game like he did tonight. I know that he didn't finish it, but he played more time than Lamine Yamal, which was crazy. Ferran Torres, when he goes into the game, it should have been instead of Lewa. I spoke about Lewa in every video. I'm tired of him. Flick, please listen to me. Watch one of my videos, by the way. I appreciate something from Flick. Flick changed us. We used to struggle when we are one man down. And look at us right now. We did good against Real Madrid. We did good against Benfica right now. We did good some game that I don't remember. So defensively, we are finally learning and improving how to play haram ball, which I don't mind that, especially that we are one man down. And we are doing it in a good way. We are keeping our clean sheet. I'm grateful for what Flick changed in the team. So yeah, nothing to complain in here about. Like, we literally won a game 1-0 while keeping a clean sheet while being one man down. I know that the defense was good and Szczesny was unbelievably good. So shout out to him, shout out to Flick, shout out to Szczesny, Ter Stegen and Lewandowski.